sausages. And later, listen for the crunch. Get the barbecue going. It's nacho time. But first, this barbecue trivia question. How many pounds of beans do Americans consume a year? Is it A, 210,000, B, 2.1 million, or C, 2.1 billion? The answer when barbecue comes back with more Smoke and Size. Before the break, we asked how many pounds of beans do Americans consume a year? The answer is C, 2.1 billion pounds a year. When you talk sides, you can't leave out breakfast. And nothing goes with eggs better than sausage, especially barbecue sausage. It's a beautiful California morning and almost time for breakfast.
Hey, check it out, people. For breakfast, I'm going to make tequila lime sausage. I think the tequila is very good with eggs.
Jody Maroney gets his grill going for the crowd that will be siding up to his sausage stand on the Venice Beach Boardwalk, where he sells 500 to 1,000 sausages on any given day. And they're not just the stuff of breakfast. His discriminating sausage fans eat them with everything from eggs to pasta to, you guessed it, buns. Or at Jody's, an onion roll.
These are the best.
Oh, it's excellent.
Excellent.
Jody's nationwide business sells 3 million gourmet sausages a year, but it didn't start out that way. It was 1979. Disco was king, and Jody was creating a kingdom of his own. And he chose to rule from one of California's most colorful hotspots, the Venice Beach Boardwalk.
I remember Jody selling from his cart out here in the Oceanfront Walk, but it was mostly street performers, which was, I suppose, why he came out here with a cart.
Come here. This is the way I did it in the very, very beginning on a barbecue grill like this. Not this nice. Hot sausages with peppers and onions. Check it out. Where are you going? And I would scream at the crowd and make them buy my sandwiches. Unbelievable. What's wrong with you? Come here. Promise them eternal life and stuff like that. Lady, what are you waiting for?
Every week you'd come by, there'd be some new sausages that he'd invented.
A lot of people with sausage, they know bratwurst and Polish and hot Lincoln, hot Italian. When I say Yucatan, when I say think tequila sausage, they're going, they don't even know. Chicken sausage, they can't even imagine.
I could be in Chicago right now having a sausage, but this is even better. It's got a lot more taste to it. Let's have some Chicago roots.
No, they don't have Chicago roots, but they're juicy on the inside, crisp on the outside. They snap when you bite into them, and according to Jody,
Greatest sausage in the world.
And the greatest sausages come from his greatest inspiration.
My dad was a butcher, and my chores and my daily job was going to his shop and cleaning and starting with the most menial work. I never in my life thought I'd have anything to do with meats.
Jody took his dad's recipe and added some secret ingredients that put the gourmet in Jody Maroney's gourmet sausages.
Okay, we're gonna grind and make the world famous Jody Maroney sausage that I got from my dad, the secret stuff. I have to kill you all at the end. I'm grinding up oranges and fresh parsley because that's the secret ingredient. Now, if you want to be more secret, you can get blood oranges. If you want to be more secret, you can get tangerines. So I really like the flavor we get when we grind the whole one. Ooh, I feel like I'm young again. The smell of sausage in the morning. Whoa, it's explosive. Okay. And instead of using water or putting sugar in, we're going to use sweet wine. Wait, first I mix it a little bit. How about some Parmesan cheese? I have some ground Parmesan cheese I'm going to use. And here is where the better you use, the better you get. You use the green stuff, it's going to taste like macaroni and cheese.
And what else will he add?
I'm not going to give you, like, the exact recipe. Come on.
And the final step we're all familiar with, the grill.
I'm going to use a little bit of apple wood here at the very finishing of the fire because it provides a little bit sweeter smoke gives it just a unique flavor. If the sausage ends up on a grill, it like it, you know, it goes all right up with the smoke to heaven.
They'll cook for about a half hour.
Check it out, hot sausage, chicken sausage. We make them all ourselves.
For some, it's what dreams are made of.
I dream about these sandwiches every week. I come down here. Special trip.
They're smoking whether you eat them on a bun or as a breakfast side.
Which translates to he didn't sacrifice quality.
Next, we're smoking in downtown Memphis.
Yeah, I can see this young Yankee is loving the southern stuff.
Piles of pork, mounds of melted cheese. This is one barbecue party you won't want to miss. Barbecue will be right back with more smoking sides. Welcome back. We're in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, where barbecue never takes a day off. Now it's midweek, but as you can see, the smokers are rolling, and we're making a dish that combines the best of barbecue with the best of snacking. Now ready? Listen for the crunch. This is how they do it in Memphis. A dip of a nacho, a pile of pulled pork, and you've got a barbecued side that can't be beat. Now this is barbecue snacking. It's early on a Wednesday afternoon and corporate Tennessee is on a break. Not just any break, a barbecue break. There are nachos in the park and no one wants to miss out. And these aren't just any nachos. These may just be the Memphis original. You're gonna step up to the plate in Memphis, Tennessee, and you're gonna say, we invented these nachos.
Barbecue nachos were invented by Ernie Miller, Hog Wild, Real Memphis Barbecue.
Okay. Now, how did that happen? Was it an accident?
No, I was playing around with the shoulder, and there was some nachos sitting next to me, and I said, hey, this might be a pretty cool idea. So I took the idea and ran with it.
I think this is one of those brilliant ideas where you go like, man, how come I didn't think of that? Ernie opened a kitchen on the west side of town. That's where he took us to share the secrets of his famous side dish. It all begins with the pork.
This ought to be the magic right here, a little hogwash. Make these pork shoulders taste right.
He starts with 15-pound pork shoulders and a Memphis-sized needle.
We're going to inject these shoulders with a mixture of the hogwash and apple juice. And what this does is breaks down the muscle tissue, makes it tender, also gives it some good flavor.
After a good rinsing with apple juice and a vinegar-based wash, the shoulders get a massage. Memphis style, of course. They use Hog Wild's own barbecue spice rub, made up of 17 different herbs and spices.
Now, the amount of chili pepper and paprika we have in here, along with the hickory that we burn, will actually turn this bark dark brown, almost black.
Then it's into the smoker. They'll cook 18 long hours over hickory.
And we're gonna close this baby up, let these things smoke all night long. You're ready to slap your mama with them tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Ernie and his crew fry up some homemade tortillas, chop up onions, parsley, and peppers, and stir them into the melted cheese topping. Today, Ernie brought in smokers and all to the banks of the mighty Mississippi.
Bobby, why don't you give me a hand pulling some of this here if you would?
In Memphis, there's only one true way to separate the meat from the bone. You pull the pork.
Pulling shoulder, that's the real deal. It doesn't get any more down home than that.
It's so hard for me not to just keep eating this and not put it in that bowl.
Well, hey, go for it, you know?
Well, when you're not looking, I'm taking a look. No, I'll wait for the total package of barbecue nachos. Homemade tortillas, the pulled pork, and lots of cheese. You can't forget the cheese.
Because I'm a cheese kind of guy. My cardiologist doesn't approve of all that.
Right. He's not here right now.
No, he's not.
Then the barbecue sauce. A little extra dry rub spice, and it's time to taste.
You can go for it.
Can I take the gloves off?
You can go for it.
I'm going to take the gloves off.
That's your plate.
They don't even have to go in the oven because the cheese sauce is ready to go. It's melted.
It's ready to go.
I'm having a moment here because I know I'm going to put this in my mouth and enjoy it.
Go for it. Yeah, I can see this young Yankee is loving the southern stuff.
We're going to rename this Derek Jeter Nachos. By now, the crowd is more than ready. Anybody want some barbecue nachos?
How about some barbecue nachos?
All right. Let's do a line.
You got it, man.
We have to move quick for the crowd of nacho nachos.
You're doing pretty good there, Yankee man.
You like that?
Yeah.
Take that with a beer.
Yeah, delicious.
They're wonderful.
The dry rub here and this killer wet sauce, I tell you what, it's a unique flavor. It's really good.
Well, as you can see, side dishes make the barbecue world go round. So long from Miami, I'm Bobby Flay as my search for America's secret